Okay. I wanted to acknowledge Commissioner Joseph from the city of North Miami.
Michael Joseph, yeah.
North Miami Beach, and Commissioner Paul. This is a 40-year friendship since she was a police officer and sergeant with the City of Miami Police Department. Yes, Commissioner Joseph, where are you? Where's Commissioner Mackenzie? That's fine. Where? That's the king.
He's not camera shy.
Where's Commissioner Joseph? Well, Commissioner Natasha.
Oh, Commissioner?
Councilwoman. It's the same thing as a commissioner. And your government is councilwoman.
Yes.
And here we have commissioner.
Okay, I got promoted, guys.
Okay, well, Commissioner Joseph, come on, man. I want to thank you for coming, my brother. I remember when I mentioned the fact that when I told you I was running, you were the first guy that said, you know what, you got my support.
Yep.
You know, I'm like, what? You know, and we know that as a member of Neon, we got things that we got to talk about. But in the very beginning, when I said that, you said that, I appreciate it, and I thank you for that. And Polo, I know where your heart is. You all, Mackenzie, thank you very much.
Do you know that's the vice mayor over here?
Yes, the vice mayor of North Miami Beach. I called Philip Brutus in the 90s and said, Medbutis, I've done some research and I know that we have the power, we can take over, we can elect some people in office. Philip says, you know me, show me the numbers. I set up a meeting with Mark Paul, Rudy Moise, Medbutis. We look at the numbers and we said we need candidates. And we were able to convince about 6 Haitians to run for office. And the first one I didn't make it. Philip won. Right, Philip?
Yep.
Yeah. Philip won before me and became the first Haitian American to serve in the legislature of the state of Florida. And Philip is a model. When Philip walked up there, it was all out war because he was defending the rights of Haitian and blacks. And Philip is, you know, if you know Philip, you know he's a warrior. So Philip did a wonderful job as a member of the legislature. Today, I am honored and feel great that Philip is next to me once again in my quest to be the next county commissioner. Philip, again, I don't know how to thank you, man. You and your wife for hosting me and for joining together with me again. You remember the battle?
Oh, yeah.
And what we started, Philip and I, almost 20 years ago.
More than
But almost 20 years ago.
More than
20 years ago.
I was elected in 20 years ago.
Yeah, okay. Today, we have almost 200 Haitian American elected countrywide, including judges, including commissioners, senators in Boston and New York. Philip and I, and Jacques Despinos, the three of us, we started it. Today I can stand next to Councilwoman from Boston, from Randolph, Massachusetts. Okay? We have mayors all over the place. And today in North Miami Beach, this famous group are the controlling power of the city of North Miami Beach. Out of 7, 4 are Haitian American, and they're here.
Do you know that one of the Supreme Court judges in Massachusetts is a Haitian?
We know that. He's a member of Neon, so we know
He's
that.
in my town.
That's a good thing.
He's my cousin.
Yes.
And we went to the same law school. He and I.
To know that 20 years ago, the idea I shared with Philip Brutus will bring what we're looking at here, I feel accomplished. So, guys, I thank you very much. And I'm happy to stand
Thank you.
next to you all. And I'm going to give the mic to the Commissioner Mackenzie.
Bon, bonsoir tout le monde. Non, c'est Mackenzie Fleury. Moi, j'ai juste besoin de 2-3 minutes pour être capable d'adresser tout le monde qui est là parce que l'aime songer, when I remember as a college student at Johnson & Wales University, when Joe Celestin came over to speak to the students there, I was so enamored and impressed. I felt like I was looking at a celebrity. When I remember Philip Brutus, 20 years ago, who actually was an attorney on my younger brother's case when he had an accident, and he was an elected official. These were people that we were looking at as trailblazers, and that's in essence what they are, trailblazers. People like us who are elected today, we're finding the path that they already laid out. And I just want to say we're appreciative to you guys. And in your conversation earlier, you were mentioning about contracts and things that are very vital to the success of our community. It wasn't a fluff speech. It wasn't, with fireworks and things like that. It was about let's get down to business and really figure out how we can create some successful people in our community. And I can respect that because whenever you elect somebody and put them in office, you're not putting them in office just so they can have a title. You're really putting them in office to deliver. And so with that, I say congratulations on making your decision to re-enter politics again, and I wish you success.
Vice Mayor.
Thank you. I don't know if I should say Mayor Joe or Mr. Joe, Commissioner Joe. But thank you so much for being here. I am so happy to be here today. And remembering like over maybe 40, 30 something years that I know Joe on 36th Street, I always see him as somebody unique. I don't know why, since I can remember the first time that I saw you on 36th Street and 17th Avenue, I see you, I say, wow, this man is special. And remembering all those things that happened a few years ago and seeing me here today, I can tell you I'm a fighter. Yeah, they can tell you that. I'm here to fight, and we are here to fight with you, coming back to us. We're here to support you. Thank you for everything that you do.
Commissioner Joseph. I will talk to make it short because we got the councilwoman here. I'll keep it very short. I'll say one anecdote or one story in regards to my relationship with Joe here. When I was running for back in 2018, I needed support. We know a mutual friend, and I was asking this mutual friend for support, and he just had to make one call to Joe, and Joe had to just say, "That's the guy. He's gonna get it." And that's the way he is. If he's with you, no matter what it is. And I have to say thank you, Joe, for supporting me back then, because look where I am now, look where we are right now. And because you supported us, we're able to do more for our community, so I say great success, and you got our support. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Like you heard it, I'm Natasha Clerget. My very first campaign in the U.S. that I got involved with was Attorney Brutus, and I thank Mrs. Goldgrove for getting me involved. And thank you so much, guys, for setting the tone. And I took everything that I learned from them, and I took it to Randolph, Massachusetts, where I live, and I was the very first Haitian to be elected in office. As a soldier, guys, I served 8 years in the U.S. military. When I saw the flyers, I said, I'm a woman and I love Joe, and I'm gonna come down. so Madam former police officer, me as a veteran right now, we're gonna fight together and we're gonna win this thing. We got this, guys, right?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Avec mon Dieu dans le ciel là.